the sale might not be lost. So I'm talking funnels, I'm talking sales calls, I'm talking networking events, I'm talking all of the touch points that you have with a potential lead or client. So many times we will make up a story about what it is that has happened inside of a client's life and business. We get in, we're little mind readers, and we make it up. And as a result of that thought or thoughts that we're having, what's happening is there are actions that are taken or not taken. And I have become a lot more bolder as I've gotten a bit older, and I've decided to let people decide for themselves what they may or may not want and give them an opportunity. So I was just on a call with someone, listening to a call, pardon me, and I was thinking about the scenario that they were walking through, that it had actually happened to me on a number of occasions. And it was this: they wanted to go for pizza, and they go to Instagram and they look up a pizza place, and then, oh yeah, let's do this. And it's happened to me and my husband 100 times. And we're like, okay, excellent, let's go order pizza. And then all of a sudden, just about that time, it's like, you know what about this? Let's do this. Or let's just jump out here to the restaurant that's right next door and let's go sit by the pool, right? Like, we do that a lot. So then 2 weeks, 2 months later, I think to myself, wow, we could go back for that pizza, remember? And I'll say, Antonio, do you remember what it was called? And he'll go, no. Do you? No. Let's try to find it. And what inevitably will happen is, you guessed it, I didn't find it, but I found a pizza place. And this is happening in your business every single day when you make up something in your head around they don't want to be bothered, they already said no, something's wrong here, there, or everywhere, and you do not take the action, nor do you have any systems in place to assist you. So it's really important today to reach back out to people because we are distracted. The options available to me for pizza, imagine what the options are available to you and I for coaching for this, or Facebook ads, or toenail polish, like endless. So if we do not stay in touch and continue to present ourselves in front of our people and present our offer again, remind them, because if you've got a dishwasher that's making a noise, and you go to the dishwasher store, right? The appliance store, and you're like, oh, it's not on sale. That's what I would probably say, right? Like, we can wait one more week. We can wait one more month, right? Business, it's all about cash flow. We want to keep cash flow. So, okay, we don't. And then one day it's making a bigger noise and I'm like, oh my gosh, call someone. And I'm going to call, if I remember that store name or can't get through or whatever, I'm going to go to the next one. But what if that store had a way of following up with me? What if that store actually took some information from me, which they never do, and presented me with the information I need about anything around my home? So these are imperative to have set up in your business. The most basic one is what we'll call an abandoned cart workflow. And that is where I've actually started filling out my information and I have, quote unquote, abandoned. I hit the road for whatever reason, it just stalled out. I have heat maps on my sites and I sit and I watch for 4 minutes as someone just pauses on the screen and I'm like, what are you doing? It's so interesting to watch. They've got distracted by something because they're not sitting there staring at that same little bit of the screen for 4 minutes. They're looking up, talking to someone, something's happening over here. They're doing it on their phone, but something on their desktop is happening over here, or etc., etc., etc. And that is really important to understand, that this isn't about you about 99% of the time. Yes, they will come and they will dislike the offer. Okay, maybe it's not 99% of the time, but I'm going to exaggerate because I want to open up your mind to the possibilidades, right? Posibilidades, I think is the Spanish word, right? The possibilities of what else could it be besides the shit that you've made up in your head. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you a very simple abandoned cart workflow that you can set up when you have a two-step order form, meaning the two-step order form is the order form that gives you the ability to enter your name and email, or name, email, and phone number, and you hit the button and it goes to the next page, and that's where you're going to enter in your credit card information and choose what you'd like to order, right? Maybe there's more than one or a variety of things you could choose, and then you hit purchase. Step one of that order form, you would be surprised how many people don't fill out the full order form. If you do not have a two-step order form, you are perhaps missing out on these second chance, right? Abandoned cart workflows. This is one way that you could set it up in your systems, right? To ensure that you at least communicate with them, acknowledge that they were there, and go, hey, what's up? So this is really cool. In the website, what's the page, and then what's the submission type? In High Level, which is the system that I use, it's called the opt-in. It's the first piece, right? And then, of course, I'm going to assign them to a user. I'm going to wait an hour just in case they come back. That page sits open, yeah? Sometimes it sits open on my screen for a day and a half. Literally, it will. And if you send me an email, I'll go back to it. But if you don't send me an email, all of a sudden one day I've just got too many tabs open. Oh, I don't remember what that is. Click, 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 XXX, right? So then I'm going to check and see if that offer was purchased. And then if it was, I'm going to come out of the workflow. But if it wasn't purchased, I'm going to come down here. And then here's where I want you to use a little bit of personality. Don't be boring. Tell me something cool. So this is, hey, it's me. It looks like you didn't finish checking out for my leads activated system, right? I gotcha. Here's the link to finish. Whether you were standing in line at the grocery store, your kids are screaming, your dog, right? Whatever it is, if you work with older people, younger people, right? A great song came on the radio. Infuse your personality here and then give them the link to click over. Wait a day. If you'd like, maybe you only give them one chance. Maybe you give them 3. Maybe you give them 73. It's up to you what you do for your business, but we're going to wait a day and then we're going to send another one that says, hey, maybe you just went looking for your credit card. How many times have you done that? Think about yourself when you're in these instances of somebody has expressed some interest in your business, working with you, but they have moved away for some reason. What are those reasons? If you don't talk to your ideal client or the people that have abandoned the cart, you will never know what happened. You're spending time, energy, and money. I don't care if it's the appliance store. That thing is a lot more expensive to run than my little operation over here. Yes or yes? So I would want to know why you didn't purchase. Was the solution absolutely just wrong? Okay, I've got a problem in my messaging out front. But if they come this far, it's something in the offer or the way I'm presenting the offer. I'm not getting my point across that I can actually help them solve the problem that they're currently having, AKA the dishwasher. Maybe it was the price that was the objection. Help me understand why we want to purchase this now. What is it? That's why I hate sales. I hate when people put stuff on sale because I'm like, I ain't paying you full price. Personality, that's me. What does your audience believe? I don't think that Lamborghinis go on sale. Like, I could be wrong. Maybe they do, right? But this is the key to increasing, or what we call raising the floor. You want to bring up as much as you can versus bringing in new from the top. You want to bring up your current leads, current traffic, current clients, current people interacting. You want to increase that as much as possible. And you can do that by thinking through, where is it that they are falling through the cracks once they've entered my universe, when they've entered my world? What is that for you? Reach out down below if you have a couple of questions. Let's bang this out. Let's talk about it. I see this all the time. Sometimes that outside view is the key. Not emotionally involved. I think I can help you.